And we have an impromptu women's tag team matchup here tonight. Matchup made during the commercial break by Commissioner Stephanie McMahon. Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Alicia Fox on one side. Charlotte, Nia Jax, and Dana Brooke on the other. And this is Nia and Bayley, a rematch from last week's Monday Night Raw.
We remember what happened last week. Physical dominance from Nia Jax. I think we're going to see more of the same.
And Bayley trying to bring Nia down, trying to work on her leg. Oh! And Nia showing the power and the strength, which will make her a very formidable foe for the SmackDown Live team in 2 weeks at Survivor Series. And here comes the former champion and the veteran, Alicia Fox.
Oh, we remember the history between Nia and Alicia. Who could forget the visual of Nia Jax swinging Alicia Fox by her hair into the wall outside of the ring?
And as I asked Alicia in the ring, you know, you got to put your differences aside for that one night. She said she could do that. Because it's about surviving as Nia dominates early.
Let's be perfectly honest. There's a good chance that Dana Brooke may be needed as an alternate because Nia might destroy somebody on the team.
Charlotte in off the tag. Here's the women's champion.
So Charlotte was hoping that, well, as she put it,
kick out by Fox.
Dana Brooke would serve as the alternate for Sasha Banks.
Well, Team SmackDown Live as a coach in Natalya. Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion on that team, along with Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, and Nikki Bella. Pretty formidable team over there, I have to admit. And I still like our chances when you figure Nia into the mix. And Alicia, Northern Light suplex, and it was kick out by Charlotte.
Figure Nia into the mix along with two of the top female superstars ever in WWE, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, who make history every time they step in a ring together. Bayley, who's been on a roll lately. I think our chance
double team,
just short of a certainty at this point.
Charlotte makes the tag, wanting nothing to do with Sasha, especially after what those two went through 8 nights ago inside Hell in a Cell, making history. First women ever to step foot in that structure, and what a match it was.
You can see Sasha sporting that kinesio tape, wearing the wounds of battle from Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but look at Charlotte, the women's champion. There's not a strip of kinesio tape on her. She's in tip-top condition.
I'm sure she's hurting, though, Corey, after the battle they went through. Sasha off the drop kick. The boss, Sasha Banks.
Nia trying to gather the troops. Watch out.
And now a triple team to Nia, and she didn't move her.
Bad idea, ladies.
Nia was shocked.
Nia was just drop kicked in the back by 3 superstars and it didn't even register. Completely disregarded it.
Now Dana Brooke back into the ring, and Sasha Banks goes to work. Big armbar by Sasha here.
Of course, Dana Brooke has had her issues with Sasha Banks in the last couple months.
Raucous crowd sold out here tonight in Glasgow. Sasha Banks rolling her up, and kick out at 2 by Dana.
Sasha Banks so talented in the ring. Notice how she never let go of Dana Brooke's arm. She applied the cradle, never broke the hold.
Dana Brooke backs Sasha into the corner, and Nia Jax makes the tag. We're in Glasgow tonight for Raw. Of course, the Raw superstars in the midst of a 2-week European tour.
That's one way to attack Nia. Take out one of those legs.
Oh, man. Talk about a collision. Nia Jax ran through Sasha Banks. And our tag team action continues. Guys, we're back on Monday Night Raw. Dana Brooke, Charlotte, and Nia Jax in control of Alicia Fox, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. Sasha hasn't been the same, guys, since Nia Jax ran her over right here before the commercial.
I don't think there's anybody on the planet who would be the same after experiencing that.
And that's another example as to why Nia Jax is a difference maker. Nia Jax can immediately change the tempo of any match.
Well, you know, Dana Brooke, she's got a chip on her shoulder tonight. Not being a part of the Survivor Series team that's got to upset her. She has something to prove here. Sasha trying to fight back.
Very little
Nia's just so big.
Big, dominant, frightening.
Charlotte again makes the tag, and Charlotte goes to work on the boss. What a rivalry these two have had this year. Charlotte and Sasha. Tell you what, before it's all said and done, it's going to go down in history as one of the great rivalries in WWE. I truly believe that.
Charlotte so smart in between the ropes, targeting the injured back of the boss, driving those sharp knees to the spine. Now locking in a straitjacket submission. That's why she's the women's champion on Raw.
Think about the abuse Sasha took inside Hell in a Cell. Slammed out of the table a couple of times at the end of that matchup. Cheap shot by Charlotte. And Charlotte really has an issue with Bayley. She can't get over the fact that Bayley is extremely popular with the WWE Universe.
Charlotte is out here as the Raw Women's Champion, the team captain, and she was trying to make a statement. And these disrespectful fans wouldn't let her speak because they were singing for Bayley. I'd have a problem with them, too.
The thing, though, is Charlotte and Bayley have a long history together. I mean, they used to be real good friends, Corey, and now it's come down to this, and it's because Charlotte is all about herself. No mistake about it. Cares about no one but herself.
Charlotte will say herself, she believes everyone else falls in second place. For the moment someone starts to threaten that, whether it's a Bayley, whether it's a Sasha, immediately Charlotte's got to find a reason to push him back down.
That's Sasha almost there.
That's called championship mentality. That's what you need to do to be a champion.
Oh, and Sasha just sent Charlotte into Dana, and it gives Sasha an opening, trying to make it to the corner. Charlotte trying to prevent her from making the tag. Handful of hair, elbow to the face.
Still holding on.
And Charlotte, Sasha,
on a roll.
has her hair, could be enough. Kick out at 2, tag. Here comes Bayley. Fired up. You gotta love her enthusiasm. Cross body.
Bayley's not looking like the weakest link now. He's dominating the champ.
I think it's only in Charlotte's head that Bayley is the weakest link. I don't think you're gonna hear that from anybody else. Oof. Bayley planning Charlotte out of the Vipers playbook. Shoulder to the gut.
Oh, round and round we go. Elbow on the mark.
Oh, and the elbow again caught Charlotte. Will she pin the women's champion in this tag team match? Dana Brooke helping out her mentor.
Nice job by the
Bayley hit the
protege.
ropes hard. Now Alicia Fox getting involved. Bayley's hurt. She just got stepped on as Dana was tossed through the ring.
She was launched head first into the middle turnbuckle. There's all sorts of chaos going down, and Bayley's on the wrong end.
The official was checking on her. Break a nose going into the rope as hard as she did. Now Nia turns her attention to Alicia. Alicia Fox into the turnbuckle. What an impressive human being.
Sometimes I think Nia Jax is just placed on this earth to hurt people.
But it's boss time. Double knees. Oh, no! Wow. Charlotte just took out her teammate.
That's not good.
And
right to the bad back again. Bayley! Bayley to Bayley! Cover! Bayley's pinned the champion! Who's the weak link now?
Here are your winners, Alicia Fox, Sasha Banks, and Bayley!
What a win!
yeah, Bayley just told Charlotte, not only am I not the weak link, I belong on Team Raw.
How do you guys know it hasn't been a motivational tactic by Charlotte all along? She wanted Bayley to step up her game to fortify the team.
Let's take a look at this absolute dominance from Nia Jax.
Unreal.
Scary.
Yeah, Nia wasn't done there either. Watch this.
Alicia
steam ahead.
Fox completely taken out by Nia Jax. But here is what would topple Nia. A boot. A missed boot by the Queen.
Yeah, that would open up for this. A little Bayley to belly. And Bayley pins the Raw Women's Champion in the middle of the ring.
And the teams are set. 2 weeks away. The 30th annual Survivor Series. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown live in the 5-on-5 women's elimination matchup. Pretty impressive team.
Very.
Excuse me, Seth. Many people were surprised to see you join Team Raw. Why did you join the team, considering all of the animosity between you, Stephanie McMahon, Kevin Owens,
Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho, and pretty much everyone else in the locker room? Because I know you're new here, Charlie, but in case you haven't figured it out, not too many people like me around here. It's okay, because I don't really like them either. And as for why I joined Team Raw, well, let's just say I was promised some future opportunities if I did, and, you know, I am a... Hello?
I wouldn't worry about your future opportunities, Seth. Because tonight, You might not have a future when I'm done. I've never liked you. I'm gonna snap you in half like a twig.
Wow. One more person who doesn't like me. Sounds like a party.
Well, it is every man for himself. The fatal five-way. Our main event still to come tonight.
Yeah, and still to come, a high-stakes opportunity with Survivor Series implications. Sami Zayn takes on Rusev. The winner will go on to Survivor Series to challenge Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. That match is next.
Series.
Unfortunately, I still have the curse of Saxton.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ravishing Russian, Lana! Thank you, but I don't need the support of this pathetic village. I ask you, America, to stand up and welcome your true hero, the man that will bring the Intercontinental Championship to Raw. He is my husband, which means he is the only man that can have me. Welcome, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
Rusev Nutria, Rusev Machka.
Well, we are in Scotland tonight. This is Glasgow, and a huge opportunity for Rusev.
When you're as successful and beautiful as Lana is, you don't need to worry about geography. You are wherever you feel like being.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Popeyes Hush Puppy Butterfly Shrimp for a limited time. Big match here tonight for Rusev. A lot on the line, Byron.
Rusev knows what's ahead. He understands he's got the opportunity to bring the Intercontinental Championship from SmackDown Live to Raw.
I honestly can't believe Rusev even has to compete in this match. I think he should have been just given the opportunity. Rusev as Intercontinental Champion is just right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Sami Zayn bringing the Intercontinental Championship to Raw would be just right, Corey.
Just like the rest of the sheep here in Glasgow. Believing because somebody's singing a song, the people here like Sami Zayn, it doesn't mean it's best for business. It's not the right decision.
It's more than that. It's the passion that Sami Zayn brings. It's his desire. Every single time you see him, you know Sami Zayn gives you his heart.
Listen, I'm passionate about baseball. That doesn't mean the Chicago Cubs are going to sign me to a contract. Just because you love something doesn't mean you're the best at it.
It was on SmackDown Live last week that Dolph Ziggler, the current Intercontinental Champion, made the challenge to take on any Raw superstar at Survivor Series. It'll be one of these two men, Rusev or Sami Zayn, and Rusev out of the box quickly.
Rusev agrees. Rusev doesn't believe he should be competing in this match. He should just be moving on to Survivor Series.
Okay, cry over spilt milk. Win the match, earn the opportunity, go on to Survivor Series.
Rusev, a former two-time United States champion. Here's the cover on Sami and a kick out by the former NXT champion.
Let's think about the added pressure. We heard Raw Commissioner Stephanie McMahon say, you better win the Intercontinental Championship from Dolph Ziggler, whether it's Rusev or Sami Zayn.
Remember, the Intercontinental Championship went over to SmackDown Live during the brand extension draft back in July. Raw drafted Rusev, who was then the United States champion.
Rusev's always in a constant state of irritation. Angry at the world.
Oh, insane. Hung up by Rusev. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg. Is it enough to advance to Survivor Series and a kick out?
It has been all Rusev thus far, bringing the fight to Sami Zayn.
That's the thing, when Rusev is honed in, when Rusev is focused, he is relentless in his attack.
Shoulder to the gut of Rusev. Sami lands on his feet. There's a drop kick. No secret that Sami Zayn has been lobbying for the opportunity at Dolph. He could get it, but he needs to beat Rusev in this match here on Raw. And we are back on Monday Night Raw. Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute, in control of Sami Zayn. We'll show you how it happened.
Yeah, here's some of that power and dominance from Rusev that has allowed him to maintain control in this match.
Remember what's at stake. The winner advances to Survivor Series in 2 weeks to meet SmackDown Live's Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh. You can almost sense the frustration that Sami Zayn just won't stay down.
As we all know, there's no quit in Sami Zayn. The guy doesn't know the meaning of the word. That said, it's not always a great decision to keep fighting.
Yeah, but one of the reasons he's been so successful over the years. Sami Zayn, though, in deep, deep trouble. Rusev looking to use his words, crush.
We brought up before the break how Sami was lobbying for this opportunity to challenge Dolph. I guarantee you, knowing Sami the way I do, the moment he heard the open challenge from Dolph Ziggler on SmackDown Live, he sat up in his chair and said, that opportunity is mine.
And he started pandering to Mick Foley and calling him and texting him and tweeting him. We all know how much our general manager loves Twitter. Sami Zayn went right for it.
Gotta be a go-getter in life. Go after what you want.
And now Sami, he's got Rusev where he wants him. This is in Sami's wheelhouse here.
Sami Zayn about to take flight.
And Sami over the top rope. Rusev taken out. Sami Zayn would love to represent Raw at Survivor Series in Toronto, town where he spent much of his adult life as Sami launches himself over the top rope.
Zayn knows he's got Rusev reeling.
Crossbody, lateral press to get to Survivor Series. Rusev kicks out. And Sami's got Rusev in trouble here.
The important thing, though, Sami's got to stay on Rusev. You can allow Rusev any recovery time.
Oh, look at how Rusev just turned that into a brutal headlock.
Squeezing the skull of Sami. Does Sami have enough power to get Rusev up? I don't think so.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, goodness.
That's got to be enough. Zayn's got to be out. And somehow at 2.5, Zayn able to get the shoulder up.
That might have been pure instinct from Sami Zayn.
See Rusev breathing hard, favoring his midsection. Watch this kick again. Bang! Lights out Sami Zayn. I gotta wonder if Rusev suffered some sort of rib injury or sternum.
Zayn has no idea where he's at. Rusev looking to put Sami away. He ducks out of the way. Rusev collides with the top turnbuckle.
Oh, Zayn knows where he's at now.
Looking for the haluva kick, and he runs into a kick of Rusev's. Stopping him in his tracks. And again, Sami Zayn stays alive.
And you talked about why do people support Sami Zayn. Corey, you're seeing it right here. That competitive nature, that never say die attitude. The ability to absorb so much punishment.
Maybe you should support somebody with a proven track record of success like Rusev, who could very well be Intercontinental Champion in a few weeks right here on Raw.
Rusev up top. Took too much time.
And Zayn caught him. Rusev falling off the top rope. Sami Zayn's opening to advance to Survivor Series. Got him. Sami Zayn with the win.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
How about that? All the pestering, all the bothering Sami Zayn did of General Manager Mick Foley lobbying for a chance. Now Sami Zayn will go on to Survivor Series and challenge SmackDown Live's Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship.
That was an upset as far as I'm concerned.
Sami Zayn pulling it out. And in 2 weeks at Survivor Series, Zayn will be meeting Ziggler because of this.
Unfamiliar territory, and the haluva kick delivered to Rusev, who is perched on the top rope, and Sami Zayn secures his trip to Survivor Series.
Fantasy warfare, Corey, just got real.
The Intercontinental Championship will be up for grabs. Dolph Ziggler from SmackDown Live defends against the man we just saw, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. It's going to go down in Survivor Series.
Wait for this matchup.
One more look at this. Oh, right there.
Haluva kick to Rusev. If he hits an haluva kick at Survivor Series, guess what? The Intercontinental title's coming up Monday nights.
Come on, Sami, you got this.
Speaking of Survivor Series, Team Raw. Well, it won't be much of a team tonight. It's going to be every man for himself. It's a fatal five-way match. Strowman, Jericho, Owens, Reigns, and Rollins. And it's coming up next.
Wednesday on E!
We are in Classic Briscoe, and that is the Duke of Wellington statue at the Gallery of Modern Art. Yes, that is a traffic cone on his head. There is a long legend of why that happened, but nonetheless, Monday Night Raw is here live, and we are sold out tonight. But we are looking forward to next week live in Buffalo, because Monday Night Raw will have Goldberg and Brock Lesnar face-to-face live in the same ring just 1 week before their Survivor Series showdown. What a matchup face-to-face next week.
Here's what I'm curious about. We heard Raw Commissioner Stephanie McMahon deliver the invite. I want to know if SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane McMahon and SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan will accept and show up here live next Monday night on Raw.
Of course they will. They want to show up to Raw and learn how to do things the right way.
It's main event time.
The following contest is a fatal five-way match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
And we learned earlier tonight that Seth Rollins will be the 5th member of Team Raw, the men's team, as they get set to take on SmackDown Live in 2 weeks at Survivor Series. What's interesting about this, we take a look at the matchup at Survivor Series. Corey, is considering the history between Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon, it's sort of odd, I think, that Stephanie named Seth to the team. Maybe Seth Rollins got a side deal with her, perhaps for a future championship opportunity.
Well, you heard Rollins say later he didn't specify what the opportunity was, but he alluded to something. Seth Rollins is the architect. He's a smart man. He's not doing this for free.
Next, weighing 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman said in an interview last week that it was great pleasure taking out everyone on Raw. It's going to be even more satisfying to take out everybody on SmackDown Live.
What I want to know is what is going through Stephanie McMahon's head when she put Braun Strowman into this match, knowing full well that Braun could physically decimate the entire Raw team.
You heard what Braun said earlier. There's only one team he's a member of, and that's Team Braun.
Yeah, he also told Seth Rollins he would snap him like a twig.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 207 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw comes live to Buffalo, New York. It is the final Monday Night Raw before Survivor Series. Chris Jericho's already taking some barbs on Twitter at SmackDown Live. He called Daniel Bryan, the general manager of SmackDown Live, a, quote, stupid idiot for picking Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin to his team.
That mean Bryan's on the list?
From Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing 266 pounds, is the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
You know, Corey, we said this at the top of the night tonight, but can you imagine Owens, the Universal Champion, squaring off with the WWE World Champion AJ Styles at Survivor Series? That match could come down to those two men.
It could come down to Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, a personal dream match of mine. Braun Strowman and Randy Orton. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
How about Braun Strowman and his former mentor, Bray Wyatt?
That's what I'd pay to see.
While we're making fantasy matchups, what about Braun Strowman and the Lone Wolf from SmackDown Live, Baron Corbin?
Yeah, I would love to see
big
that.
Titans going at it.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, he's the United States Champion, Roman Reigns.
One of Roman's best friends in the entire world is going to be on Team SmackDown Live. That's Dean Ambrose.
Friendships don't matter at Survivor Series. It's all about representing Team Raw, and I guarantee you Roman Reigns is going to represent.
Hey, you know, Roman and Bray Wyatt had a fierce rivalry last year. That could be renewed at Survivor Series. And then, you know, they got this thing going on over there on SmackDown Live, guys. And Randy Orton, is he part of the Wyatt family now? And Orton Judgment Bray together in the same match.
That just goes to show you, Flo, how Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan are running things. One of the top stars in WWE history, Randy Orton, is having psychological breakdown issues on their show.
Hey, I'm surprised that Daniel Bryan didn't put his favorite, that James Ellsworth character, onto the Survivor Series.
I actually think you need a chin to be eligible to be in the Survivor Series.
So here we go, every man for himself. Fatal five-way matchup. Jericho and Owens go right after Seth Rollins. Of course, Owens and Rollins with a long-standing rivalry the past few months. Now Jericho gets involved. And this leaves Braun and Roman in the ring. Got our own fantasy matchup right here tonight.
There aren't too many men on the planet that make the big dog look like an insignificant little puppy. Braun Strowman is that massive.
Look at Owens and Jericho, who were recruiting Braun Strowman to their team earlier, and that's what he has to say about that.
Didn't work earlier, guys. Why try it again?
Now Rollins again going at it outside the ring. Remember, fatal five-way match. First man to gain pinfall or submission wins. No disqualification, no countouts. Hence the reason for all these battles going on outside the ring.
An elbow to the throat from Strowman to Jericho might make Fozzy have to cancel their download tour this summer.
And again, Reigns and Braun. Reigns is not stepping back, neither is Strowman.
There they go.
And Roman Reigns with some right hands. Strowman shoving it back into the ropes. Reigns looking to use his quickness. Clean Roman's clock.
Well, that's pretty standard operating procedure for Braun Strowman.
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
Where did Seth Rollins get a kendo stick from?
Well, it's legal. No disqualification in this matchup, and he's taking it to Strowman. And that may be the one way to take down this mountain of a man.
I can't blame Seth at all. Do whatever you got to do against Braun.
Seth absolutely wore that kendo stick out on Braun Strowman, but Strowman is still standing.
Seth, uh-oh. Table time.
Pulling out all the stops here tonight. And Strowman from behind. Strowman has been dominant so far. This fatal five-way continues live on Raw. That's not good. Strowman's got a table. An incredible main event on Monday Night Raw. Fatal five-way action. Rollins and Strowman, Jericho, Owens, and Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins just got pulled over.
That is scary speed from Braun Strowman. A man that size should not be able to move that fast.
Now Roman Reigns with a right hand to Strowman. And Reigns again trying to knock the big man down. Every man for himself.
Face first. Just manhandled by Braun Strowman.
I hope SmackDown Live is watching very carefully tonight. Because that's the ace in our Team Raw.
Jericho just got a boot for his troubles from the top rope.
There's Kevin Owens. Good luck to you.
The diplomatic Kevin Owens.
Kevin, listen, bro. I'm the champion. You calm down. I can get you.
And Owens now unloading with the right hand to Braun Strowman. WWE Universal Champion. Oh, what a clothesline.
Ouch.
The abominable Strowman has officially leveled the rest of his team.
Hey, if I'm Daniel Bryan, if I'm Shane McMahon, you better have ice baths on standby for Team SmackDown Live.
Now all four men looking to take out Strowman, and this is the wisest strategy yet in this fatal five-way. And Strowman down to one knee. Well, Strowman has exploded out of the pile.
That didn't work too well.
Not too smart, Chris. And now Roman in trouble as well. Oh, and a kick right to the face by Owens. Strowman another kick, but he's still on his feet. Seth Rollins on the top rope, caught him in the jaw. Strowman still standing up. The big dog with a Superman punch, and Strowman over the top rope into the floor.
Look at everything it took to knock Braun Strowman out of the ring. All four of these superstars, and here they go.
Remember, SmackDown Live, though, is not going to have an opportunity to go 5-on-1 with Strowman unless they eliminate the rest of the Raw team. Because in elimination matches, it's a tag team. Only two men in the ring at one time. Not the scenario we have here tonight.
With Braun Strowman on Team Raw, does that officially make it a handicap match for Team SmackDown Live?
Swing blade by Rollins. And now the two men who were as close as brothers, along with Dean Ambrose, part of the Shield.
Here we go.
They became bitter enemies. Find themselves on the same team again at Survivor Series.
Who would have ever imagined the day we'd have to see Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins be tag team partners again.
And again, another Superman punch. And now Seth Rollins. Suicide dive, driving Strowman into the barricade.
Rollins and Reigns uniting as a front against Strowman. They're going to have to. Everyone's going to have to. All of SmackDown Live is going to have to. It's Survivor Series.
Strowman, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Strowman's in trouble.
Yeah, Rollins and Reigns teeing off. Strowman trying to cover up. The big man being beat down. Rollins is calling for it.
No.
Oh. You know what this is?
Yes.
Oh, and Reigns and Rollins looked like they were going to pay ode to the Shield with a power bomb through the table, and it was broken up by Jericho and Owens.
Owens and Jericho playing spoiler.
Remember, it was Owens and Jericho at the beginning of the night telling their teammates, hey, just listen to us and you'll be fine at Survivor Series.
Now the best friends working together against Roman Reigns, who's fighting off the barricade. Man, Wild West style, fatal five-way action. Roman Reigns thinking off the steps. Strowman, Superman punch from Reigns. Now Kevin Owens and Jericho driving Reigns into the barricade.
The amount of havoc that Jericho and Owens have caused, the amount of damage they're doing to Roman Reigns. Again, this goes back to me questioning why Stephanie McMahon would make this match. We want Team Raw at 100% come Survivor Series.
I guess just, she mentioned to get all the aggression out tonight. Get on the same page. Oh, and Reigns just blasted into the steps.
Yeah, but I gotta kind of question, you've seen the punishment that Roman is taking right now. I mean, what kind of condition is he going to be in come Survivor Series? Oh, boy.
And now mocking Reigns and Kevin Owens with a cannonball. And that's why I'm the champ. Yes, the WWE Universal Champion. Now with Reigns down and out, they turn their attention to Seth Rollins.
And next target in mind. Owens staring him down.
KO looking for a cannonball again. Rollins though met him. Face first into the barricade. Kick to Jericho's midsection.
Oh, up goes Jericho.
And Jericho! And through the table!
I guess that's one way to neutralize Strowman. Powerbomb and Jericho through him.
Jericho's not moving. Braun is hurt. Owens struggling to make it to his feet.
Parts of that table littered all over ringside. And now Rollins turns his attention to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens misses with the right hand. Seth Rollins with a knee right to the face. Owens blocked the Falcon Arrow, and here's Rollins with a kick. Cover isn't enough here. Got him, no, 2 count.
Hey, all 5 of these superstars have just absolutely expended themselves in this match.
Look at the punishment they've gone through. Jericho and Strowman went through a table. Reigns just cannonballed into the barricade. And now Seth Rollins looks to take out the WWE Universal Champion. Rollins, the frog splash. Owens rolled out of the way. I'm the man!
Owens going to try and take advantage.
Looking for the pop-up power bomb.
Oh,
Rollins
no!
looking for the pedigree. Pedigree! Cover! Jericho pulled the referee, and that's legal, though. No disqualification in this match. There will be no punishment.
Yeah, it feels like a little deja vu from Hell in a Cell.
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive! It's Rollins looking to climb the top rope yet again. Jericho ducked out of the way. Rollins rolls through. Jericho now looking for the walls, trying to twist and turn him on his belly, but Rollins able to counter. Oh! Rollins kicked to the side of the face.
Second time got Jericho. Pedigree! Owens connects. Roman Reigns with a Superman punch. Owens lands on Jericho. Owens just pinned Jericho. What the?
Here's your winner, WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
That was weird.
Yeah? Weird, yeah. It's a terrible sight to see. You don't want to see best friends like that, but, I mean, blame Roman Reigns. Congratulations, Kevin Owens. Just bad luck, you guess.
Kevin Owens wins the fatal five-way, pinning his best friend, Chris Jericho.
Take a look at how this all went down. Rollins nails Jericho with a pedigree, only to meet a super kick from Owens.
Yeah, and Owens, this happens to land on his buddy, Chris Jericho, and earn the victory in this match.
It was happenstance. Happenstance only.
But Owens is celebrating, nonetheless. Again, at Survivor Series. On the left is Team Raw, on the right, Team SmackDown Live. 5-on-5 men's elimination matchup. In 2 weeks, only on the WWE Network. And we want to remind everyone that next week, live on Monday Night Raw in Buffalo, the week before Survivor Series, Goldberg and Brock Lesnar face-to-face, same ring, next week live on Monday Night Raw.